everyone, and welcome to another episode we've got here. I'd like to just very quickly point out that we're working on making the house a little bit bigger. We've still got about 2,000 simoleons in the bank, and we're going to be turning this whole area into a couple of small offices, as well as our living, as well as a rec room, and we're going to be moving the kind of family room area back, and we're going to have an open floor plan in this area, save for the small bathroom that's going to be extended slightly. And we're also going to be doing something with the upstairs. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but I have a pretty good idea. Hey, look, I just got an achievement. Ain't that nice? I think I'm actually going to split upstairs into two separate upstairs rooms. There's going to be a second floor and a third floor. Each floor is going to wind up getting... Either it's going to be a second and a third floor, or it's going to be just one giant second floor, but I think the size of the second floor as it is may not necessarily work for our situation, so I might do the second floor the size that it is, and then do the third floor slightly smaller than what it is currently, and then give that third floor, to John and Sam, who happen to be the only married couple in the house right now. Which makes sense to me. I'm actually gonna just double check and make sure everybody's all set for something to do when they wake up. Oh, that's how I do that. Sorry, just figured out something easy. Oh, and that's no good anymore. So let's clean out the spoiled food for Julie, and also cook. Since it's early in the morning, let's do scrambled eggs and bacon. Make a huge size. Big old party size. Yeah, so that being said, I think right now I'm leaning toward making the second floor two large bed areas, one for Julie and Mel and one for Mike and Destiny. They will no longer have shared bathrooms. Each person's going to have their own bathroom. And then making a third floor, rather than the roof, make it about half the size of what it is now. And give that to John and Sam as the quote-unquote master. But I'm still fiddling around with like designs and things like that, and seeing how everything's gonna look and whatnot. So I'm not totally positive that's what I'm gonna do. But again, that's exactly what I'm leaning toward doing. It seems like an interesting concept. I like the idea. So that's probably what's going to happen. This is going to be a dual session. We're actually going to do days 7 and 8 now. And I think somebody needs to repair that. Destiny, you're hungry, but nobody has made food yet. Julie's working on it, so as soon as she's done, there will be plenty to eat. Sam, what are you up to? Nothing? You aren't really doing anything? But that's okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so far, I've been able to expand the house a decent amount. And that is that for now. I do still need to talk to the controllers of Mike and Destiny, who are Mike and Destiny, about their fate and whether or not they want their Sims to be married. If they do, then what I might do is split the second floor into two Grand Masters, and give one half to Mike and Destiny and the other half to Sam and John, and then do the third floor as two smaller bed areas, one for Julie, one for Mel, and give each of them their own separate bathroom. So that's also an option. Got to talk to Mike and Destiny, figure out what's going on first. And then we'll go from there. But I need to do that relatively soon, because we've got 2,700 about simoleons, and that's enough to really finish off this downstairs with basic furniture and move move the stairs. And if that's all gonna happen, then that's also pretty much enough to do everything that we want to do here. I think Julie grabbed food but never ate it, so I'm gonna make her actually eat it. And then I think I'm gonna make her take a shower and have some fun. Destiny seems to be okay. Mike is still sleeping. He'll get up soon. John is also still sleeping. He'll get up soon. So. So I have confirmation from Destiny, by the way, in the chat here, that she's good to get married to Mike. So we just have to make sure that Mike is good to get married to Destiny, and then actually work on that relationship, build it up, and get them married. Which shouldn't be too difficult, because we haven't been controlling the Sims all that much. But it's pretty easy to pull that off. Yeah. I don't want the two of them showering at the same time. I mean, I don't really care one way or another. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. They aren't that friendly with one another yet. So it wouldn't work out so well. So I think I'm just going to have Julie watch some TV. Oh, she didn't like her food. Sam's phone is naturally ringing. Today is a Saturday, so I'm going to actually have her work from home today. Protest in Uptown. Alright, Sam. You need to travel. You need to travel by yourself. And I'm pretty sure the other Sims are going to wind up just kind of taking care of themselves. We're going to go ahead and get Sam to travel uptown. Where that might be, I'm not sure. But I think it's going to be in this area. Let's actually send her over to the library and see if she can't protest there. Nobody else will go with her. Everybody else will kind of take care of themselves, do what they need to do. She is going to go ahead and work from home and do what she needs to do in that respect. Sorry for the loading screen, guys. I know this is kind of boring for you. I promise I won't be doing this again. I've never worked from home in Sims 4, so I didn't exactly know what was coming. Now that I do, I don't think I'm going to be doing it again. Because now we're only playing a single Sim. Everybody else is kind of caring for themselves. But it looks like we're going to have her protest outside, right here, at 8 o'clock in the morning, outside the library. Cars are driving by, though, so she might get seen. It's possible. Maybe not likely, but possible. Oh, well, there's definitely people here, so. And she's getting people interested. So, there you go. Looks like she'll protest here for a while, and then we'll make sure to interact with a couple of people, get those joking about politician things out of the way, and then send her on her way home. Hopefully this does not take crazy long amount of time. But we'll see. We shall see. On the bright side, she's working on some kind of skill while she's doing this. What skill she's working on, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if we can tell. I think it's her charisma. That's what it looks like. The more she protests, the higher her charisma goes. Not exactly sure what she's protesting, but she's definitely getting attention at this point. And she's getting people to protest alongside her. Look at her being all proactive. Ain't that cute? And by cute, I mean exactly what we all need to do in Trump's America. Okay, that's enough of that. I won't say that again. That's just, you know, my opinion. And also the opinion of a lot of people. But I digress. She looks like she's about 3/4 of the way through her protesting now, which would be wonderful, because she's only spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours doing it. She doesn't have very many needs going on. She's confident now that she's making a difference. So she's protested. But she's not finished protesting, so we may need to have her, let's make a friendly introduction to you. We may have to have her protest somewhere else a little further down the line. For now, we'll just have him, we'll have her introduced to Victor Feng. Or, there we go, introduce to the librarian. See if we can't get her to joke about politicians here. There we go, there we go. And now she's just got to protest a little bit more, so let's actually move up the street and maybe protest outside of the gym. And maybe at that point, she'll be allowed to go home. Also, I see her charisma bar hasn't gone away, and that may be a bug that's going to stick with us for a while. It was sticking with me in my other game, and it's entirely possible that that bug decides to stick around for a while. Oh, Uptown and San Moshimo. Yeah, we're not doing that. So she's going to go ahead and go home and stop protesting here. Although it was very nice to protest and get some things going here. But she's going to go home. We're going to take care of our other Sims. We're not going to worry about her protesting elsewhere. We're not going to be working from home again anytime soon. Because I do not want to make this a situation where we're playing one sim at a time unless necessary. And I do apologize for those of you who are paying attention to what's going on now and are a little disappointed. I am too, to be honest. I am too. But here we go, another loading screen, 15 minutes into the stream. And hopefully we get back home and everybody's already gone off to work or have been taking care of themselves decently well. I have a feeling that they haven't, and we're going to need to do a little bit of catching up. But we can cross our fingers and hope. And it looks like we're just about loaded. There we go. Sam, you're done. Don't even bother working the rest of the day. Do whatever it is you want to do. Julie, it looks like you can now go take a shower. Because Mel is out of the shower. And let's just cycle through and see what everybody else is doing. John can go take a shower. Mel is good. Julie's in the process of taking a shower. Destiny's got nothing to do. Mike needs to go to the bathroom badly. Because he's drinking water. So go ahead and go to the bathroom and also mop that up. And I'm going to put some of this stuff away. And also get some of this stuff cleaned up. Throwing out some of the portions of Julie's scrambled eggs with bacon because they just aren't good. Sam's still very sad. But she's not going to blog about her feelings right now because Destiny happens to be on the only computer. Is that a male person? No, it is not. I really don't think we're going to get bills. I really, truly do not think that we are going to get any bills in this house at all, ever, under any circumstance. And that's okay, I guess. It's going to let us continue to build our house out way faster than we should be. But it is going to take away from the game ever so slightly. Mostly because it's a part of the game and it's not happening. I guess it's bugged out. But let's start having people eat again because it looks like some folks are getting hungry. Namely, Mel is about halfway down and Sam is also in that general area. So she can go ahead and eat and then go to the bathroom as well. Trying to figure out who some of these people are. Oh well. Alright. There we go. Sam's no longer upset. She's happy now. She can go to the bathroom. Finish her scrambled eggs that she didn't eat, and I'm guessing it's because they're poor quality and nobody particularly wants to eat them. Julie is not yet a very good cook. She will be at some point, but not right now. Okay, I'm not sure who was being an introvert, but I'll take it. Why? Why do they do this? Destiny and Mike did it the other day too. They stand around and eat and talk to one another. Can't you sit like normal human beings and talk to one another while you eat? It's very confusing. A little frustrating. But that's what's going on. So be it, I guess. Everything upstairs seems to be in good working order. Nice. Alrighty then. Sam is going to need to have some fun soon, which she's apparently not doing with John. She also is not so happy about the food. I don't think anybody was particularly happy about Julie's first attempt at scrambled eggs. smells good. A lot of people walking by. Julie's doing okay. Destiny's doing okay. Mike's doing okay. Alright, so I may, at some point, just ignore Mike's wishes and ask Destiny and follow Destiny's advice and have them married and make life a little bit easier for everybody. Where are you going, Mike? Mike's just going to talk to the people that are outside. Because apparently he, of everybody in the house, is the most social. Oh, that's both very disappointing and absolutely hilarious. Mike went outside, talked to people for about 3 seconds, and they all left almost right after that. Alright, Sam's still in a bad mood, so let's figure out a way to fix this. Shouldn't you be having fun? Go watch some TV. Maybe you can have fun that way. John, what are you doing? Go invite this guy in. Uh-oh, Mel didn't like her food either. So now she's in a bad mood. Oh man, there is some weird buggy stuff going on tonight, guys. Some really weird buggy stuff going on. Alright, Julie, let's force you to eat your own food. How many servings we got left? 2. Great. She can have 1. Destiny can have 1. And then the next person to get hungry can cook. And hopefully it'll turn out better than the couple of most recent meals that anyone has made, because I think Mike was the last one to make a meal also, and it did not turn out well. A lot of not so great meals lately, and by not so great I mean poor quality meals. It looks like Destiny can't have that food. Perhaps Julie took the last one. No, it's still there. So go take it and eat it, Destiny. Julie, did you take one and eat it? Or did you just take one? You didn't even take one. Or you took one and you put it on the floor and refused to eat it. God, look at this buggy stuff going on. Because it's on the floor, but she has it in her hand, and I'll bet you she starts eating it now. And yes, she's eating it, because look at it, watch it deteriorate. This is so buggy tonight. I don't know why, but it's, I mean, it's not having a negative effect on the game, so I'm just going to let it play out and see what else can happen. Because why not? Destiny's doing alright. Mike should probably take a shower at some point. Sam is focused. Who the hell is this guy? Invite him in. And then go to bed. After, you know, stuff. I'm curious. Yeah, no, Julie's definitely eating that food that is non-existent and sitting on the floor. Alright, so John and Sam are gonna go upstairs for a little while and have a talk. We're gonna call it a talk. ignore that, I think. Julie's gonna go to the bathroom. Destiny's just gonna be upset that the food wasn't that good. Julie's gonna walk around for the rest of the game as if there's something in her hand. Also, it seems like she's perfectly fine with Mel being in the bathroom while she's using the bathroom now. I'm being asked who has the introvert trait, so I'm actually going to flip through and look for it. And it looks like nobody actually has the trait, which is interesting. But we did get the achievement, so good on us. But nobody officially has the trait. All right, Johnny boy, go cook. Please go cook something. Something good. Here, you're cooking this level 2. Let's serve dinner. Specifically looking for dinner. Go for the tofu tacos. Mel, you're about ready to go to bed soon. If you go to bed on your own, I will let you, but other than that, I'm going to actually try and start getting these guys to pull into the red energy level before they go to bed. Just to get them, you know, to use a little bit more time. Not sure what Mel's doing. Oh, making coffee. Maybe because she's tired. That's interesting. I'm perfectly fine with that, but it is definitely interesting. Once you're done cooking, John, do me a favor and go sit down, because I'm going to have you also eat what you've just cooked before you decide to go to the bathroom. You're drinking your coffee. Julie apparently has decided to take a nap. Julie and Destiny are both napping. Destiny, however, is napping sitting up, which is really creepy, Destiny. And I'm gonna say you should not do that, cause it's creepy, especially when there's guests in the house that are now watching you sleep. It's creepy. I'm not gonna let this go. I can't let this go. I'm just gonna stare at what is happening right now for a solid minute. Yep. Really creepy. So, anyway, Mike seems to be inspired, but we don't yet have an easel. We will be getting one soon enough, because we're gonna have whole swaths of, oh look, your phone's ringing. Yeah, come on over. Bring some, oh. Do you want to go to Center Park? I'm gonna say no, because again, that'll wind up making Destiny travel, and we'll be controlling only one sim. So she's gonna continue her crappy nap. The worst nap that I've ever seen anyone take in the history of naps. And I've seen people nap in some really weird places before. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just God in this sim scenario. No big deal. Mike, go ahead and go to the bathroom yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and put this food away. John, why are you still... Oh, that's right. You and Sam went upstairs to have a talk, and now you're in a pajama situation. Mike walked in on John pooping. John doesn't seem to be crazy embarrassed by it, but it did happen. I mean, he's a little embarrassed, but other things are making him happier. You know, really, like, oh look, my notification wall's full. That's okay. It'll delete all the old stuff is basically what it's telling me. Julie's still Julie, you're also creepy. You napped in the middle of everywhere. And you haven't played video games for a while, so why don't you go ahead and do that? Alright. So one of our guests is now leaving. And I think that makes both of them are gone. Destiny and Mike are heading it off on their own. That's cute. We'll work on that a little bit later. I have heard from Destiny again. Mike still needs to get back to her on the whole marriage issue. I hope he doesn't take that literally, as in real life literally, and realizes that it's about The Sims and not... No, that's a lie. I really hope that Destiny just texted him and said, hey, do you want to get married? And let him fill in the blanks, because that's a lot more funny. So I was planning on doing a double session today. And I'm looking at our stream right now, running up slightly upwards of 32 minutes. And I may just do a single session today since it's the weekend and nobody has decided to go to bed for real yet. And, you know, people took naps, so they're going to be up late and whatnot. Shaking my head at you two girls. Julie and Destiny. Taking naps. Who even takes naps? See? Mike's a normal person. Mike got tired. Mike went to sleep. Like a normal person. Sam's gonna wind up waking up really early in the morning, though. Because she went to bed really early. Then again, she has a much different work schedule than everyone else. And it looks like John is finally about ready to go to bed. John's gonna go ahead and go to sleep then. And when he gets up, I think I will have him go to the bathroom first, because why not? Because there's nothing else right now that his needs, that he needs rather. So, Mel's getting a little on the hungry side. Julie can go ahead and do whatever she'd like. She's working on the only computer in the house. No. How many times are we telling these people that no, we are going to have to stay home for now? Yes, yes, Destiny, the legend of sleep. Destiny wants to dance to stereo music. And instead, she's standing there just drinking coffee. Let's see what happens. Oh, and now she's all energized because she drank the coffee. She's gonna run around doing exercise. Destiny just said in the chat that her sim is her having coffee close to midnight. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what that's like, but I have tea close to midnight, if that's any consolation. Not every day, just once in a while, especially when playing D&D. Which we're doing soon, again. tomorrow. Very exciting. That's why I'm doing a double session tonight, or was going to do a double session tonight. I think I'm still going to wind up cutting it down to a single session because it's turning into a very long session. Julie seems to be ready to go to sleep, so she will. What I think I'll do, though, rather than being a full double session or even cutting it down to just a single session at this point, is I'm going to have this go on, and in this process, what I'll wind up doing is when this is all said and done, I will go in and build out some more of the house and just hold the session along while that's going on, so that you guys can see some of the building aspects of this game. We'll add on. We'll probably put in a wall, a nice little hallway. We'll move some things around. I got to move a whole ton of stuff around upstairs. Either way, so that'll happen. We'll build some stuff out. We'll move some stuff around, and it'll wind up probably being close to an hour-long session anyway. Oh, you know what? Destiny is the only one awake. Let's actually work on your writing skill. Rather than letting this time to go to waste, work on your writing a little bit, because you're the only one awake, so you can actually do that. Again, I've decided specifically to only control Sims when they happen to be the only ones awake, or... Oh no, Sam's gotten up, so I'm going to stop that session there, because if I continue along, I'm going to wind up continuing to play too far. And that's not going to turn out well at all. So I'm going to switch over into build mode. We're still going to keep broadcasting. Like I said, this is probably going to wind up being an hour-long session anyway, but we're going to move some stuff around, spend some money, get some things done, and hopefully have a good time doing it. So we're going to move Destiny's bedroom and all of its accoutrements over there. We're going to move the shared bathroom between her and Mike to there. We're going to wind up moving Mike's room in a moment. For now, we're just going to go ahead and expand this hallway out. And we're going to go ahead and add in a second lamp in the hallway. We'll wind up selling that eventually, but for now we need it. Just so that we can do this. And not have anybody wind up being on the outside of the house. We are going to wind up putting Mike back to bed before... really quick right now, just so that he's not out of bed and freaking out on us. So go ahead and go to sleep, buddy. And then when you're done with that, you can go ahead and use the toilet. So that's going to be that. Everything there moved around, things like that. Like I said, what I'm looking at here is this will wind up being one master on this side, a second master on this side, both about the same size, both with about the same bathroom, and we're going to build another floor up here. For now, we're just going to extend the roof all the way out. I said all the way out. And with the last 1600, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move some of this stuff around. Do what I wanted to do with this bathroom rather. I'm going to actually extend the bathroom out like that. I'm going to move this window over, this bathroom is now a decent size, and I think I'm also going to put a shower in down here, but now I understand that it juts out a little bit, and I may move it into the corner. But I think I like having the kitchen separated from the rest of the house using the bathroom. I really do like that concept, and I think I'm going to leave it the way that it is because I think it's nice. I think it works well that way. And it gives us a little bit of space right in this area to put in something, whatever we want. I am going to wind up moving the stairs and everything, though, anyway. So, and I'll show you what I mean by that, because we're going to move all of this stuff over. This is going to be our new kind of living area, our family area. Small lamp on the desk there. In the corner. There you go. Now here's where the fun part is, because the stairs are gonna move. I know that there are plenty of people, cough, cough, Sam, cough, cough, that don't like stairs directly in front of the front door, but I really do, for multiple reasons. Now what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to put another set of stairs on either side of this staircase, which go up to the next floor. So it'll be kind of like a switchback stair going up, and then one stair on either side coming out and around, which I think will look different and interesting. For now, we're going to leave it like this. We've got about 1,000 simoleons left, which is fine. I like having the stairs there like that. I think, though, I may push them back one more space so that you come all the way up to where the wall is, rather than in the middle of the hallway here. And also, just for the sake of not having something behind the stairs here, we can essentially just call that a wall closet, or a under the stairs closet sort of thing. And if we ever decide to make a basement, that's where the basement will go. So. I just want to make sure that this is siding, painting, etc. We're definitely going to need to add in and adjust some windows around, which is fine. That I'm sure will work on at some point. I think we'll wind up leaving that window for now. We'll definitely put in a nice big window right here. I think we might even put another big window here. You'll be able to look straight through two windows, straight through the house like that. I think that'd be a nice, interesting little design. Notice how this is still kind of an orangey red, and this is a dark red downstairs. I like that too. So far so good. We do have enough time and money to actually add in a few more things. Finish up on the paint job here. We can actually add in back here. I think I definitely need to put in some lighting, but also I think it's time to upgrade some of our lighting in general. Kitchen light. Let's see. I like this for the dining room. Let's put that in the dining room. We'll get rid of this. Maybe put the subtle saucer light in the kitchen. Two of those back there. Get rid of that. Do the same thing in the bathrooms with a nice single light in the middle of the bathroom like that. We'll put a nice snowball pendant lamp here and back here. I think I'm actually going to make sure that those go on the same axis there. It's a little dark in this corner, but that's okay for now. Maybe we'll put in something else, a larger chandelier rather than that one. It's still very dark over here. Maybe we'll put in a couple of matching walls. Here. Long John, what is this called? What was that called? That is called the Ring of Light. Let's see if we can find something that looks similar. The Dollop of Light. I think that might be what we're looking for. Or Cup o' Light. But we definitely want it in the same golden color. Yeah. That's much better. Lots of light in that area now. And we're down to 146 simoleons, which is gonna do it for today because we just don't have the money to spend anymore. But I like the way things have come out so far. I like the way things are going. I don't think we need to worry about this. Is all still very basic, but next time we go on another spending spree after we make another couple thousand simoleons, we will go right ahead and start upgrading the second floor. Actually, no, we probably won't. We have a lot to finish on the first floor. The kitchen needs a total makeover. The bathroom needs a complete overhaul. And we do need to still add in some rec, quote unquote rec room stuff. I think, however, looking at this now, I'll probably wind up moving this bathroom over the 2 spaces here and extend the kitchen out by 2 tiles. Give the kitchen just a little bit more room. And, yeah, that'll help there. I'm gonna move this window that is serving absolutely no function behind the stairs to over here. And I'm also gonna get rid of this light over there because that was also serving no function. Which puts us at just over 200 simoleons. I really hope that this bug with the mail doesn't fix itself when we begin to play again. Because we're flat broke if it does. So yeah, next time we get a couple thousand, we'll wind up moving the bathroom, we'll extend and upgrade the kitchen, and we'll probably add in our rec area things. We'll also make our front door a double door rather than just the single door, so it doesn't look weird with the stairs there. I might actually move the stairs over a space too, because it looks like we're not quite symmetrical here. I'm gonna have to count these out at some point. We're at 9, 10 is the door, and from this side, 10. No, the door is directly in the middle, which makes me really upset. And I think I might just extend this out one more space to the right. I might just extend the house one space to the right. Move the door over one space. I wonder if there are triple doors instead of double doors. I think it's only a 2-panel double door. Oh, double door with side lights and faux columns. I'm not sure how many spaces that takes up, but I have a feeling that's going to be a 3-space door, and that'll do exactly what we need it to do. So if that's the case, that would work out perfectly for us. I don't think there's anything that we have that's extra that we could sell real fast just to see. Darn. Yeah, so I think that door is a triple door. The double door with side lights and faux columns. And if it is a triple space door, then that works out perfectly for us. We can move the stairs out, we'll extend the house out 2 spaces or 1 space so that everything's symmetrical. Move the stairs over so that they're in the middle of the house. Put the door in the middle of the house. And then work on the 2nd floor, which again is most likely, depending on when Mike ever gets back to Destiny about marriage, is going to wind up being 2 separate masters. And then the 3rd floor will wind up being a smaller double single, 2 single bedroom suites with their own bathrooms. And I'm going to wind up putting in a shower on the 1st floor bathroom as well. Just to make life a little easier. You know, in case we ever run into an issue where one of the married couples are fighting and somebody needs to sleep on the couch. You have your own shower downstairs. But either way, for now, that will do it, folks. Thanks for joining me on this long session. I'm not going to call it a double session because it was still one day, but it was a long session. So until next time.